Hello everyone, this is all the supplies you're going to need to stand and stain a 12 by 12 deck, as I have done right here. First I used a 3 by 21 inch belt sander, some Bayer premium wood coating, weatherproof wood finish. It's cedar natural tone number 501. You get that at Home Depot. A hand drill with a sanding brush. Buy the hand drill at Walmart. I think it was around 29 bucks. The paint was about 34, and the sanding head was, I don't know, $5-6. Lots of sanding belts. You're going to probably need about 15 of them, depending on how rough your deck is. They go for about $5 a piece or $6 a piece for a package of 5. Again, Harbor Freight tools for that. The brushes, again, I got those at Harbor Freight. You need a 4-inch and a 2-inch for the edge boards. Safety glasses, of course. A bucket for your paint. Screwdriver for any screws that are on your deck if it's screwed in that are sticking up. Deck wash. Buy this at Walmart. It is ready to use. It's 2 gallons. It costs about $5, $4.50, something like that. A sprayer, as you can see here. I bought that at Walmart too. I think it was around 30 bucks. And a heck of a lot of elbow grease, as well if you can get a rubber mat to sit on, because you're going to be on your butt doing this. So, thank you. Next I'll show you the pictures of what I did. Okay, here we have our deck. Just as I wanted to show it to you prior to sanding it all, you can see that the stain is peeling, faded, and basically needed to be redone. Texas sun is very intense, at least last year it was anyways, and I think they only put 1 layer down of stain on this thing. So I'm going to put down 3 layers. As you can see, I sanded it right down smooth. Here's another picture of the deck about 1/3 of the way done. This is a lot of work, so just to warn you, here's the 80 grit sandpaper I suggest you use. Don't use anything less or more. And here are instructions on how I sanded it. I sanded it diagonally because the boards were warped and cupped from holding water and being in the sun. But by going diagonally and sanding in this circular motion, I was actually able to flatten the boards out, which makes the deck look much better, and it also keeps the water from standing. Here's the view of the deck after the entire deck was sanded. But I couldn't sand the edges with the belt sander, so I used the circular brush attachment on the drill, as you can see right here, to get the edge boards, the edging boards. Here's another picture of it. I used cardboard to keep the sanding brush from hitting the siding and the posts on the railing, as you can see here. Like I said, just use that. It worked really well, and sand it down to the wood. After you're done, it'll all be bare, and then you'll be ready to wash the deck. I used 3.5 gallons of deck wash, which was pre-mixed, and you can buy it at Walmart for $4.96. I was using the sprayer. Liberally spray the deck with the deck wash until it's really wet. Let it stand for 15 minutes. Basically letting it soak in a little bit and kill all the mold and mildew that may be on your wood. After you've done that, take your hose out and wash it off, and use a lot of water to wash it off. You'll know when it's clean. It'll basically stop bubbling up, and you'll see the difference. And your wood will be very white after you're done doing this. I believe it has some bleach in it. Then I let it stand for 24 hours to dry. It is Texas. I could have probably just used about 3 or 4 hours to dry it, but I let it for 24 just to let it dry really nicely. After that, you're going to stain the deck, and here's what it looks like after the first staining. I left 24 hours between each application of stain, and just to let it dry nicely, and it worked out really well. Here's the second application of stain, and as you'll see, it gets darker and darker. And then I believe it or not, the one can of I believe it was 2 gallons of stain sealer that I used, the Bayer stain sealer, did the whole application with some left over. Now I used the 4-inch brush for the center boards and the 2-inch brush for the edges, again using the cardboard to protect it. As you can see, here's the finished product. I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope your deck will look as good as this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.